Yeah, this is Black Light, Cyberspace Ministry of the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Council Conscious of the Elderly. And let me just say it like this. When you're brought up in a system and your ancestors go back 400 or 500 years, raised up in a wicked system that you didn't learn to depend on, a lot of us just can't think outside the box. We can't think outside of the box. And that's what's been our problem all this time. We never thought outside the box. And when one man came up among us, and right before the enemy's very eyes, built a inner world or a nation inside of a nation, set up his own schools, set up his own institutions, this man is called the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Case closed. Quite naturally, there's going to be those among us who really don't see it like that. That's why we got so many different sects, different, schools of thought within this plantation corporation called the US of A, especially among black people. Another thing, our black women, the majority of them do not think outside the box. The majority of our black women depend and need this Caucasian man because they like the dollar. They love the dollar. Ain't no way you could get around that. You can't say that. So they raise their children to get paid. Now some say, you can get paid by any means necessary. And some want you to do it legally, honest job, but just don't buck the system because they don't want you to go to jail. The man say join the army, because they don't think that at one time it was a draft when I was coming up. This thing right here with Russia, Trump, and the Democrats and the Republicans, it seems like it's staged, but it's not. It's Caucasians wanting to see who's going to take over the rule. Now, I could go into a whole lecture on that, but you just see it for yourself. There's never been another election like this in history. So you can see everything unfolding for yourself. But yet and still, there are those of us who believe in this system of doing things, political system, and any other kind of system, and they're going to hold fast to try to do things that they think is the correct way within the system. And they might not be scared, but it's just a matter of what they think is right and what they think is wrong, regardless of the history. A lot of black people think that the black man brought slavery on himself. A lot of people think that what we going through now is karma. They think it's karma that we and a lot of people, I for one do think that it's a scientific process for the black man, black woman, to reunite with his higher self and strengthen himself. And we needed a contender to do this, which was the Caucasian. I could go into a lot of different ways on this, but my main point is this: that is happening, regardless of how we got to this point, regardless of what else everybody else is doing. Is happening. So now those with vision can see that this thing is falling apart, because it wasn't never built on solid ground. It wasn't never built in righteousness. It was built in corruption, like a house of cards. So it's falling apart. And so now, which is the righteous way to go? If America was a ship, an ocean liner, and it started to sink, would you go down with the boat? Or would you try to save yourself? Look for a lifeline. Look for something to save yourself with. Now I say, I don't want to go down with the boat. You see, I think that the best thing for us to do is to build a boat or get on a boat that'll float to take us to higher grounds. So, what do you think? What you gonna do? You gonna sit back and wait till the last minute to make a move? Well, some people don't believe it's gonna happen like that. Some people don't believe the boat gonna sink. They believe a miracle gonna come. And see, the boat got a hole in it, man. It got a big hole in it. And it's not gonna be long, but I think they want to take the black man under with them, rather than to see him get on a raft or some or another boat and save himself. This is Black Light Out.